Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about painkillers. You may not know, but there are different painkillers that work well in different situations, and using the right one can save your life. So I'm here to give you a quick rundown of all the painkillers currently in Tarkov. Let's get to it. Starting from the bottom, we have the most basic of painkillers, the painkillers. These take 3 seconds to pop and last for 175 seconds. This isn't very long, but you do have 4 uses per painkiller, meaning you can get just under 12 minutes out of one set. The downside here is you lose 7 hydration per charge, but that's a small price to pay for the ability to see clearly and run on a broken leg. I don't have much to say about these, they're cheap and effective. It's what you'll be using at the beginning of the game. Next painkiller we have is one of my personal favorites, morphine. This is one of those things that can save your life in a battle. See, the problem with a lot of painkillers is that they take 3 to 5 seconds to use and give off a distinct audio cue, meaning that if you've been ambushed and have to pop a painkiller because your leg got taken, the enemy has a pretty good opportunity to push you while you're defenseless and take you down. Not so much the case with morphine. It's a quick 2-second injection that leaves no time for the enemy to rush you. The other status effect this removes besides pain is a contusion. Have you ever taken a bullet to the helmet in Tarkov but managed to survive? You may have experienced a sudden blurriness that leaves you disoriented and unaware of your surroundings. Popping a morphine immediately clears up your screen and gets you battle ready again. One morphine charge will last you just over 6 minutes, and you can even get plus 10 energy out of it. The only downside to this painkiller is the minus 10 hydration upon use. Find something to drink and you'll be good as new. For the next painkiller, we have Ibuprofen. It takes 5 seconds to use and has 12 charges, but is quite audible. It does remove pain and contusions like morphine and lasts for about 8.5 minutes. It also only takes away 5 hydration per use. This isn't something I would ever pop in a battle, but it is something I would absolutely carry around in my secure container as backup. This is more the kind of painkiller you use out of danger. The 5-second use time is simply not viable for mid-combat. If you don't mind the hydration loss, you can pop one of these if you think you're about to enter a dangerous situation. This way, if your leg gets taken, you're already on painkillers and can still be mobile. This is what's referred to as pre-popping and is a common tactic among skilled players. Moving on, we have another painkiller that I would keep in my secure container and not use during combat. Vaseline is a 10 charge painkiller that takes 6 seconds to use. It only removes pain, not contusions, and only takes away 2 energy and hydration. Due to its long use time and audio cue, this is definite container painkiller. Personally, I would use ibuprofen in my container over these for pre-popping so I can be safe from contusions as well. The last secure container painkiller on the list is the Golden Star Lip Balm. As far as container painkillers go, these are the best in the business. 10 charges that last 500 seconds each. It removes pain and contusions and also gives you 5 hydration and 4 energy, so you can even use this if you're dying from lack of either. The only drawback here is it takes 7 seconds to use, but that's okay because you shouldn't be using this in combat anyway. Use these over ibuprofen. Now we have 2 more quick use painkillers to talk about, and these are part of the stim family just like morphine, so they're very quick use, but the advantages and disadvantages vary widely. First, we have the adrenaline injector. It removes pain and contusions for 65 seconds, which isn't long. For 60 seconds after, you also receive 20 levels of strength and endurance as well as 15 levels of recoil control. This would be extra useful if you needed to quickly flank and fire back during a fight. You also do receive 15 seconds of 4-tick health regeneration. The downside here is that 50 seconds after use, you lose 1 hydration and energy every second for 30 seconds after that, for a total of 30 energy and hydro. For 60 seconds after use, you will also have minus 10 stress resistance. As long as you have food and water, these debuffs are minor compared to the advantage the stim gives you. Our last painkiller is one I've been using a lot lately. The Propital stim gives you 4 minutes of pain and contusion removal, as well as 5 minutes of plus 20 metabolism health and vitality. If that wasn't enough, you also receive 5 minutes of 1 tick per second health regeneration. The only downside is that a little over 4 minutes after use, you get 30 seconds of hand tremors and tunnel vision. This isn't too bad, as you can just make sure you're in a safe spot when the stim wears off to wait out the debuffs. So final thoughts here, I recommend either Propital or morphine for your hotkey pain killing, and either ibuprofen or Golden Star for your secure container pain killing. The other painkillers will do just fine, but they aren't as lucrative with the benefits, so keep that in mind. I just remembered before anyone says it, I know I didn't include any alcohol in this list, but I just don't think it's a viable way to pain kill. Of course, if you have no no other option and absolutely need a painkiller and have some whiskey for some reason, drink up. Just watch your hydration levels. That's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed and now have a better understanding of which painkiller you should be using. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember I stream on Twitch as well, so come on by if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.